Hello, viewers. You are welcome to week 46 uh, analysis for the week 46. All right, this is what we do every weekend to do a pre-market analysis for our viewers. All right, so if you are expecting any signal, this is the right time. All right, so if you are coming across my video or any of my material for the first time, please do like the videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also head straight to againsfx.com. That is our website where we teach people how to trade. All right. So it's very, very important you register for any of our mentorship packages. All right, you have the monthly, you have the yearly, you have the lifetime. Here you have access to our mentorship class, advanced technical analysis class. We have access to everything. At the end of the day, we issued certificate as well. Okay, and you'll be getting daily signal. And as a matter of fact, once you join the community, you will be trading with us. All right, trading with us simply means anything we do is what you will do at your own end. So when we do analysis, we send it to you. You just replicate what we have analyzed. So that is just how we do here. So without wasting time, as a forex trader, you have to get yourself acquainted to the uh, forex factory calendar. All right, it's very very important. You must know what is ahead of the week. Every week there are news events, so you must you must not do without always checking your calendar. All right, these are news events. All right, so let's head straight to the chart. The first on the list is the Aussie. All right, gold USD. When we say Aussie, we are simply saying gold USD. So as far as the analysis, I've done the analysis already, and we have the entry is 2668.60. Then where you put your stop loss is 2656.32. Your TP 2747.90. Okay, you can decide to take your profit at the midpoint. When it gets to the middle, what I mean by the midpoint is when you open highlight this like this. So we have the midpoint. So you can decide to take your profit at the midpoint, maybe from this point here, or you can decide to take your profit from this point here, or one moment, take your profit from this point, or book partials. I always advise once it start moving up, book partials once you get to this point, and also finally you can hold up to this point. All right, but we should know that we don't control the market. All right. So as soon as you see price moving towards our direction and you have been able to bag some profit, you take partials. It's very important. So this is a coordinate for Aussie, gold USD. All right. How do we arrive at this analysis? What we do, most of us, we day trade. So we are day traders. All right. So when you open the daily chart, all right, when you open the daily chart, what you will see is you see that price action has been bullish, all right, but when it got here, all right, when it got here, It has been bullish. When it got here, when he pulled back, it was supposed to break structure up, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that. I beg your pardon. He failed to break this high, to take out this high. What did he now do? There was a sell to the downside. All right. So at this point, since price action has broken this last break of structure, if you look at it, well, this was the last break of structure. Since price has violated this last break of structure, it become change of character. So we are no longer in a bullish trend. We are gradually tilting towards the bearishness. All right, you can see, but the overall that the price action is still very bullish here, but now that you see price break violating this last low, that means there is change of character. So straight off we move to the 4 hours, you will now start to see the structure. So you can now see this very one was the break, was the change of character from the daily point of view. Now you can see the change of character from the 4 hour. All right, now from the 4 hour, that is the internal structure of the daily um, time frame. You can see it has been breaking structure to the downside. All right, so we are gradually bearish. All right, now how we do our analysis, having noticed all these things that is going on, we have marked our break of structure, the last break of structure, where change of character happens, and you now see that 4 hour starts to break structure to the downside. Then we will now scale to the time frame where we do our execution, all right, where we place our trade. So what we'll then see from here now is that the 15 minute point of view, you can see is being bullish, all right, is being bullish, all right, look at it, it's been bullish. So we then say, as a smart money concept strategy that we trade, we are going to identify the other block that caused this push to the upside before price action starts to break structure to the upside. All right, even though we now start to experience a change of character from the 15 minutes point of view, we can now see at this point we are waiting from price action to come tap us in before it starts going to the upside. So our entry, so we now say, for example, this here is our entry. All right, this is where we place our stop loss. All right, then we'll take our profit partials from here, then finally here. All right, our TP will have to be this high. All right, so that is that on gold. As far as I'm concerned with my analysis, all you need to do is place a buy limit order, wait for price action to come, tap you in, then it will start to roll to the upside. All right, just like this, price will come, tap you in, then will start rolling to the upside. That is exactly what we are waiting for. Now, this very point here is going to be used as what? As liquidity for price to grab. And this very point is the imbalance that price will have to come back and fill. All right. After filling this imbalance, it will now tap, it will now interact with the other block that will now trigger the buy. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, this is our analysis for gold. All right, then that one is done. Let's head straight to US30, those that trade US30. US30 has been rallying bullish up till, all right, so let me just share the coordinate before I explain it. All right, the US30 coordinate, the entry is what? 41907.3. Then the way you place your XL is 41605.7. Your TP 44.74.4. That is a point of reversal. All right, so let's head straight to the daily point of view. From the daily point of view, you can see we've been bullish all this while. All right, we've been bullish, and this is what? The last break of structure. This is the last break of structure. All right, this is the last break of structure here. All right, this is the last break of structure here before price push. You see this swift movement to the upside. Now, when you scale down to um, the 4 hour, you will notice that after this break of structure, you see price is preparing to start to come down. All right. Now, what we need to do is to locate that under block that caused that break of that caused that push to the upside, which we have already identified here. Then, if we move to 3 hours, that is how we'll do our analysis. We move to 3 hours, we'll now start refining the order block. Then finally to our entry time frame. All right. So our entry time frame here, this is the order block that caused this push to the upside, that cause a break of structure to the upside. Now, what we are doing, what we are waiting for right now is for price action. We are waiting for price action to come down. Use all this point as liquidity, fill the imbalance, tap us in, communicate with the other block that caused this break of structure to the upside, then tap us in, then we'll now start going bullish. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, all you need to do is put your pending order here. All right. Like I've already explained to us, put your pending order here. All right, your buy limit order, your XL, that is a stop loss below this. You can see, just be very careful, below this last low here. This is the last low. All right, don't look at this. This is the last low. Once price tap us in and price start going, we can now start to manage our trade. We can now adjust our SL. So it's very, very important that we stick to the rules. All right, this is smart money concept. What we'll do is after our analysis, we'll now wait. After our analysis, we have identified our liquidity and the imbalance plus the other block that price will have to come back and communicate with before it will now trigger buy. That is the origin that caused the break of structure to the upside. So once all these things are identified, all we need to do is place our uh, buy limit order, wait for price to come and tap us in, then we move, we follow it, we follow the trend, and that is just that for um, uh, US30. Then let's move straight to, because of time, let's move straight to GU, that is GBPUSD. All right, this is the coordinate for GBPUSD. We are bearish. All right, the entry is 1.32365. The XL is 1.32810. The TP is 1.28432. So our analysis, as usual, we started our analysis from the higher time frame, which is the daily. Then you can see that it's been bullish, but price action has broken this low, has violated this last support level, meaning that there is a change of character. A change of character has happened. All right. After this change of character, you now started seeing break of structure to the downside. All right. So when you scale to the 4 hour, when you scale to the 4 hour, you now start to see the picture clearly. All right. This is daily break of structure, but before daily break of structure, 4 hours has already changed character here. Then it started breaking structure to the downside. All right. All these ones are internal structure move, even though it's like this, but the major structure, you will see it that it has already started its bearishness. All right, break of structure, then it started coming down. So without wasting time, we'll now move to, because of time, we'll now move straight to our time frame of execution. What will now our analysis here now is that G in on GU we are bearish. All right. So what caused this push to the downside? This is the other block that caused the push to the downside. And here we have the imbalance that price we have to come back and fill before it start coming down. And apart from the imbalance, we also have all these things you see. They are liquidity grab that price will come and use. The price will come and clear to now push up. This price will come like this, clear all this liquidity, tap, fill the imbalance, tap us in, then price will now start coming down again. So that is that for GU. All right, so on GU we are bearish. We are bearish. So the coordinate for GU is entry 1.32365. The SA is 1.32810. The TP is 1.28423. So guys, thank you so much for paying attention. So don't take this thing for granted. We took time to analyze this chart. That is why we are giving out this signal for free. All right, but we know that no one controls the market. All right, so be that as it may, we should also watch out because we have done our analysis how it should go, but the market makers may have their own hidden agenda. But I bet you when you stick to your rules and have a fixed strategy that you use to take money off from the market is better. All you need to be doing is repeating that strategy every time. Even if it fails sometime, though, that does not mean it's not working. It just means that at that point in time, market or price action did not respect, all right, rather it violated the order flow. So it does happen. So our strategy is what? SMC strategy, smart money concept strategy. At this point, all you need to do is to place a sell limit order, wait for price to patiently come to this order block and interact with the order block, then it will move to the downside. So the overall on GU, we are bearish. Thank you guys and have a blessed week. Subscribe to my channel and